Yes, we're going to Zanzibar, an exotic-sounding name, the Spice Islands. Zanzibar was the unfortunate center of the Arab slave trade, which brought the Sultan of Oman to move his capital here. Zanzibar became a British protectorate when the slave trade was abolished in 1873. The African majority overthrew the Arab ruling elite and joined Tanganyika in 1964 to form Tanzania, or as they say, Tanzania. It's 2 a.m. and 28 degrees when we arrive at our Stone Town Hotel. It's too bad we don't have more time to enjoy this beautiful hotel with its lovely Arab architecture. Such a nicely appointed room, but we don't know how to turn off the TV. Well, we're up early the next morning to join Musin, who will take a tour of Stone Town and make it come alive for us. Why is it called Stone Town? It's named Stone Town for the coral stone buildings that line its narrow alleyways, and they're all too narrow for cars, though bikes and motorcycles will get down. It's like a confusing maze, but a real living community where people live and work. Note the raised sidewalks that will keep your feet dry in the rainy season, plus provide a place for you to sit and socialize and display your wares. It's Arab architecture, so the walls are thick and the buildings are high with balconies. The coral stone easily deteriorates, so the town is actually quite run down looking because in order to keep its UNESCO World Heritage status, it has to be renovated with the same materials, and of course, these keep breaking down. Cliff says the coffee with a touch of cardamom is especially good. And the spicy tea, well, I love it. Such a luxurious hotel, the Emerson Spice. Very Arab architecture, always with a water feature. And look up. An open courtyard and rooms with balconies looking down. 98% of the residents of Zanzibar are Muslim, so here is a mosque. It's a Catholic cathedral now, but in the past, this is the place where the slaves were auctioned. Many of the buildings down the narrow streets have brass fittings on the doors, and this would be one of the Indian influences. Now, we spend quite a bit of time looking at how the women dress and think how hot it must be under those heavy black garments. Musin tells us that it's the married women who have their faces covered and the unmarried ones who are allowed to have their face showing. Now, here's the interesting thing. Here in the shops are the most glittery and silky dresses you've ever seen. So, the women must wear these underneath that black garment, but with women only present. Even the little girls have to have their head covered and wear a shapeless dress. Here we have grocery shopping, Stone Town style, the place to get all your fruits and vegetables. Do you see how all the produce is displayed in attractive piles? This is a marketing feature, the vendors assuming that you'll purchase the entire pile. There is such hustle and bustle here at the fish market. All kinds of fish and seafood are auctioned and then taken to individual stalls where they are sold. Have you ever seen some of these kinds of fish before? What are they? They told us kingfish was the most popular. Here we are with our driver and the man who was paid to guard the car. No, there's not going to be a revolution in Zanzibar. Though they are a part of Tanzania, they have their own parliament. Muhsin begins by asking us, what is a spice? We're used to seeing them dried and bottled and sitting on grocery shelves. In Zanzibar, they're picked from trees, trimmed from bushes, and dug from roots. Not only do they provide aroma and flavor, but many believe they have medicinal qualities too. Spices were brought by the Portuguese to Zanzibar, but it was the Sultan of Oman who took advantage of the slave labor and the rich fertile soil to grow cloves, which were as valuable as gold at the time. We begin our tour looking at this lemongrass. See the red on his fingers and lips? This is red from the seeds in the fruit of the lipstick tree.
Okay, this is collection basket for you. When you smell the leaf, you can put here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. For the next 2 hours, we'll fill our collection basket with all measure of spices. Let's listen to Muhsin. So this is the root of the cinnamon tree. And how does it smell?
Menthol or
Yes.
camphor? Menthol?
Yeah, menthol. And here we call it natural Vicks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rub it on your
normally,
tongue.
Tell us about the leaves.
yeah, you can smell it first and then we'll discover what is that.
Like allspice.
You got it.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Cinnamon leaves are allspice? Bark, root, and leaves from one tree. Give us all those things.
Cut like that.
Oh, a ladybug.
What is that?
What is that? The spice that you really know it. You could see from your face. It's telling that
You
you
can
love
smell
it.
here.
Just how much out of context we just really don't know what it is.
I'm confused.
Okay, this is nutmeg.
Okay.
That's a nutmeg.
Yeah, sure. If you take it out, you probably find, yeah, here you are. Got it. Oh, this is the nut. And if you take the reddish part out, we call the mess. And this normally we keep it, we don't sell it. Because this is, it's good.
But you don't sell it.
Yeah, we keep it.
Nutmeg tree is up there. You look up high in the branches, you can see the nutmeg fruit.
There are a lot of vines growing up this tree, and what do we have?
You are. Yeah, here you are. Do you have idea about this? Oh, something you love it. What do you have every day in your
Pepper.
tummy? Yeah, this is the pepper. If you dry in, how you call it, in shade, it remains red.
Okay.
Crush like this, have a look, and this is what we call white one. White pepper, red one, green and black. Pepper is a vine, not a tree. If you have look careful right there, you see the vine hanging around. Yeah, so pepper is a vine, not a tree.
The boy accompanying us goes up to get this star fruit.
The higher it is, the sweeter.
Yes. That's why there are so many here, but we cannot give you this.
And bare feet. Ay, ay, ay.
This is the. You can test this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you too.
The star fruit becomes a decoration on the side of our collection basket.
Star fruit is the only fruit needs a lot of sun. The more it's opening direct to the sun, the more tasty it becomes and sweet. But once it hide it inside it, get the shade and then become more sour almond. Tree called teak tree. Normally it's expensive. And why? Because it is slow growing. Yeah, slow growing. So you need like 40 years to get like this.
Teak trees are planted to create a border between spice farms.
Yes.
Pineapple sunglasses. Oh, look at that. Wow! Those are really cool.
A clove tree. Where is the flower that they you
Yeah,
found?
you are lucky.
So
Today you
that
are
is-
lucky enough because we got already mature one.
That's a clove.
Yeah,
But
that's a
they
clove.
dry it when they sell it.
Absolutely, to become darker brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
And please, I want you to chew this one to get exactly the fresh clove taste. Because normally you never get this one at home. Please, and
No,
even
we only get
myself,
dry.
I love this one. Yeah. In the world, we are number 2 producer of the clove. And in the world, our clove is number 1.
Now, some interesting facts about the banana tree.
Yeah, single harvest, only one time it'll produce. So the first thing will become the reddish part. Secondly, the stem of the flowers of banana is the one will become banana. So you wait about 3 months, and after that you chop down the regime of the banana, and the same time you have to kill the plant. And why that?
Oh yeah.
Yes, like this, you have seen it already
Yeah, yeah.
done. Yeah, because it will never ever produce again. Never.
Right.
Single harvest. And what has happened for the next season? Just nearby will grow another new plant.
The boy helping us is digging up a root here. What could it be? We'll test the Zanzibar ginger.
Oh,
Okay.
this is unique and
Spicy. Ooh, hot! It's hot!
and only you can have fresh ginger tea, which is ginger tea with organic honey. If you had cup early in the morning, about 2 weeks, and everybody will be happy. This way,
There's a turmeric. We use the
good
root.
for the turmeric.
Oh, turmeric.
Yes.
We'll put it in our collection basket.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is lime.
Oh, lime tree.
Yeah, lime tree.
Yeah.
I love it.
This is a cardamom bush, and the cardamom is a fruit that you get at the bottom of the tree.
Right there. Here you are. See the small ball there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here's use. So best use of this, you have to crush them. You take it and crush them. Yeah, hot milk with the cardamom. Lovely. You can put in tea. For example, you love tea. Please take 3 cardamom. Crush them. Put them. Put them. Go to your water. Boil it in tea leaves and whatever. You'll have a lovely one. The
Vanilla.
flavor? Yeah, that's vanilla. That's vanilla.
Yeah.
So vanilla is a vine as well.
Right.
And this one they have to ripe on their own. We don't take them green. They will turn yellow and
Yellow.
lastly black.
Yeah.
So why vanilla are expensive? The main problem is vanilla is the only plant in the world we use man-made pollination.
This is the male papaya,
Yeah,
and the
that's
female are the mamaya.
Yeah.
And they have to be pollinated to produce the fruit. Our helper has been busy weaving grasses when he's not retrieving fruit or leaves. And look how creative he is, making us bracelets, rings, and even a tie.
My cravat.
Yeah, come on, come on.
He's retired. He doesn't need to wear the tie anymore.
Yeah, maybe it's crown the
And look at the crown he has made for me. Isn't it just beautiful?
yeah.
Oh, a hibiscus and a flame.
Hat for the king.
Yeah.
The
How
best.
did you know it fit? I got a big fat head.
Oh, yes.
Now I can take it together.
Well, here they are, the king and queen of Zanzibar, the Spice Islands. Thank you, both of you, for a really enlightening tour. Look at the female students in their school uniforms and the ladies waiting for the bus. An hour's drive east across the island, and we're at our resort on the Indian Ocean. We stay for 3 days on the main floor of this building and sleep in a lovely room under the mosquito net. The pool and restaurants are just down the steps, and it's all very inviting. The staff are terrific, and they greet us every day with a friendly Hakuna Matata, which is a Swahili phrase meaning no worries. It's an all-inclusive resort with a beautiful beach. The Indian Ocean is as warm as bath water, with a big tide, meaning you could walk out forever. We often just stayed in the shade because it was so hot. We enjoyed watching the water activities, but most interesting of all were the Maasai from mainland Tanzania working, i.e. hanging out at the beach, selling their trinkets, and wanting to walk with you out to the reef. Of course, I had to do a little foreign aid shopping. Staff were so friendly, and look how these girls wear their hair. Goodbye, Zanzibar. Thanks for the memories.